Hey guys, it's Maddie and welcome to the channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about something I think maybe a lot of you don't understand fully, and I'm guessing that based on what I read in the comment section a lot of times. And I want to talk to you guys about what hormones will and won't do, specifically on the won't do part. So actually before we get into that, really quick, one of the people who watches my videos, her name's Haley. She is absolutely obsessed with my dog Sophie, and I think that's the only reason she watches my videos. And so I wanted to, I wanted to show Miss Sophie here for you, Haley. Miss Sophie, come here, come say hi to Haley. Sophie, here you go, Haley. This is my baby girl. This is Sophie. Isn't she adorable? Okay, so anyways, back to today's main topic. What hormones will and won't do for you, specifically the don't do for you part. So hormones are basically like little miracle workers, in my opinion. They can do so much for you. And I'm talking specifically about male to female hormones, so like estradiol or estrogen, spironolactone, which is like a testosterone blocker, and then progesterone, which is also what I take. Sorry for that annoying clock in the background, you guys. So while, yes, hormones will do a lot towards feminizing your body, it'll help you grow breasts, it'll help you like gain fat in appropriate places, typically like your butt, your thighs, your face, your boobs, things like that. Rather than like in your gut all the time necessarily. So it kind of like changes your fat distribution to help like feminize your body and give you that feminine shape. And it will do a lot of things. It will, thin out your body hair. It'll make your skin softer. It does all those really great things that are, amazing and awesome, and I'm super happy about them. But there's a lot that it doesn't do, and specifically for people who are transitioning after they went through male puberty to begin with, like myself. I didn't start transitioning until I was 27. I'm 28 now at the time of my filming this. And once you've gone through male puberty, the testosterone and the effects that it has on you, a lot of those effects are irreversible. And what I mean by that is, like, take my voice, for example. Hormones are not going to change or affect my voice at all. This is just the voice that I'm going to have. And sure, I could do like voice therapy and stuff to try and, raise the pitch a little bit. But for the most part, this is the voice that I'm stuck with and the voice that I have. It's not going to, raise the pitch of my voice, which is, the opposite is true if you're going from female to male. The testosterone will lower your voice quite a bit. So, they get a little bit more fortunate in that department. But, you're stuck with your voice. It doesn't have any effect on that. And while, like I said, it does have a lot of nice effects like body hair thinning and things like that are really great, trust me, it will, however, not, that makes sense. However, it will not, there we go, change or eliminate any of your facial hair. So if you have a lot of facial hair before you transition, you are either, number one, stuck with that and you're stuck shaving every day and you're going to have that horrible 5 o'clock shadow that you just try and cover up with makeup. Personally, I went with the laser hair removal route. I've done a lot of videos about those experiences, and I'll put some links up above here so you guys can check those out if you're interested. And actually, I had laser hair removal done today, which is kind of why my lip looks a little bit swollen. And I've done like 9 or 10 laser hair sessions. I think 9. I've lost count by now. And the effects have been really, really good for me. I've almost completely eliminated all my facial hair. So, otherwise you're just stuck with it. You can also do electrolysis to like have hair follicles taken out individually, but I get into that more in my laser hair videos. I don't really want to go into too much of that detail right now. But, you are stuck with your facial hair. It's also not going to change your body shape to a certain degree. While it will help feminize you in certain areas, if you happen to have very broad shoulders, or if you grew to be really tall, if the size of your feet, the size of your hands, things that are very different between men and women normally. Once you've gone through male puberty, those things are pretty much irreversible as well. So, you know, I happen to be 6 feet tall, so I'm kind of tall for the average woman, and that's okay. You know, I'm okay with that, but something to keep in mind, you know, that none of that changes. Hormones aren't going to shrink me. They're not going to change that part of my body type. I happen to have still very like a narrow frame because I'm so skinny. So I was fortunate in that regards. You know, I never looked like a you know, NFL linebacker or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, hormones aren't going to affect that. Pretty much what you have is what you have. You can alter it and add on and change it a little bit, but your overall structure is going to pretty much remain the same. And also something else is like your hair. If you happen to be suffering or suffered from hair loss, hormones and HRT aren't going to change that really. Well, I've read a lot of things that some people are like, oh yeah, all my hair grew back or something like that. I don't think that that is mostly true. Speaking from my experience, I've had a little bit of regrowth in some areas, but I still have like some thin spots. And I think that's pretty much just a permanent effect from the HRT, or excuse me, not from the HRT, from my male puberty and testosterone I had going through my body. Now, while if you are suffering from like hair loss, it will do things like stop any future hair loss, but it doesn't do much to fix any damage that's already occurred to that area. And so once again, you're kind of just stuck with it. You know, I can't speak so much for the experience from female to male hormones, but just from the outside looking in, it seems like female to male, you get much luckier with hormones on the effects that it has, because testosterone seems to override the effects of estrogen, and you know, you'll grow facial hair, your voice will deepen, you can gain, you know, muscle mass and things like that. So you seem to be luckier with hormones, I think, than people going male to female like myself. But I think male to female, we're more lucky and fortunate like on the surgery side of things, because, you know, like bottom surgery is so much more achievable and effective for male to female people. So it's a trade-off. No situation's absolutely perfect. But the reason I bring all this up is because I've read a lot of comments, and I think that maybe people don't know exactly because maybe they're not transitioning themselves, and they don't fully understand the effects that hormones do or don't have. If you want to know more about the effects that they do have, I also have another video I'll link up above right in this area, like right here, you know, of people saying things like, you know, why don't you just grow your hair out? Well, I'm trying, but I also don't know that it's going to be, you know, great after I do get it grown out. Or, you know, why don't you just lower the pitch of your voice? Well, I am trying to lower the pitch of my voice. I mean, sorry, not lower, raise the pitch of your voice. And I am trying to raise the pitch of my voice. This, what you see and hear right now, is actually me trying really hard. This is like the best that I can do at this point in time. I mean, if you guys, you know, if to prove to you, I suppose, that I am trying, you know, this is what my voice normally would sound like, and it's a lot deeper. So this is me not trying, and this is me trying. Like, I'm actually making an effort. So, you know, the comments about, like, you know, changing your voice, they're actually kind of hurtful because I'm doing the best that I can. Don't believe me? It's true. And like I said, I don't think you guys are saying those things to be mean or anything like that. I just want to take some time to educate you, because this channel is part education, part entertainment, and part my story. So, you know, Hormones 101, I suppose. But those are some of the things that hormones won't do or won't change for people going male to female. Like I said, I can't really speak for female to male. But that's really all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in my About page and also on my channel art on my channel page. You can click those, or you can just go to the platforms and search for me, I suppose. But I would love to get connected with you guys through those other ways as well. I have a P.O. Box if you want to send letters, fan art, whatever. It's P.O. Box 6103, Lubbock, Texas 794 1-3, I'll put that in the description below, and you can send those to Madison Kate, and I will get them and open them up for you guys on the channel, on video. And I just noticed I'm using my hand an awful lot here today when I talk. I'm just very expressive, very expressive. But until next time, you guys, be kind and make good choices.